Alright guys, welcome to your 54th tutorial. And I know if you're listening to my last tutorial that I promised you guys I would be teaching about mutable strings, but I forgot I have to teach you guys about substrings. So let's go ahead and make another string, and we'll go over mutable strings in the next tutorial. So, in a string, we don't really need to create another one, but we don't really only want to have one, do we? We just want another one to play around with. So let's go ahead. We have cats don't like bananas. Some more advice: don't feed grapes to dogs. They might choke. So now let's go ahead and put us ns string tester and make sure pointer to it, and we'll just make this one blank. So the first thing that I want to go over is that a substring pretty much is a piece of a regular string. So let's go ahead and let's go start out with an example. Let's make tester a substring of dogs. So use your D or whatever string you want and type in the method substring to index 10. And what this does is it starts at the beginning and it makes a substring of the first 10 characters. So this would be, remember we're on dogs, so this would be like don't feed, somewhere right there. So now let's go ahead and ns log, print it out. Let's just go first 10 chars are %a and then tester. So now let's go ahead, build, run this, save it, and see what we get. Don't feed. So pretty much we made a substring of the main string. Just took a piece out of it, the first 10 characters, and put it in tester. So I mean, easy enough, I understand what substrings are. But what if I want to get the end of a string? Well, let's go ahead and take that tester and we'll set it equal to, let's use the S. I should name these key C and D for cats and dogs, but I didn't. Substring from index, and remember, this one's to, this one's from. Subtle, yet necessary. And let's go ahead and put something like 5. So what this does, it works a little bit differently. It starts at the 5th character in the string, which is, I don't know, this blank right here between cats and don't. And what it does, can't type and teach at the same time. What it does is pretty much go from 5 till the end. So let's put that at in the right place, and then I could show you guys. So let's put like from 5 till end is, and then just go ahead and put %a tester. Looks good to me. Save all. And what did I do wrong? C is undeclared. That's because I tried using cats instead of S. That's going to get confusing. I'll probably just use the dogs one from now on. Confusing and embarrassing. So check this out. The first 10 characters are don't feed. From 5 to end, remember, the original string was cats don't like bananas. It cut out the cats in the space and just gave you don't like bananas. So that is pretty much how you get substrings. So, I mean, let's go ahead and delete this. This is getting kind of clustered. We already know how to make substrings. Big whoop. So, what I want to teach you now is, I told you guys how to get it from the beginning. I told you how to get it from the end. But what if you only want to cut out a piece in the middle? Should you use substring from or substring to? Answer, neither. What you need to do is you need to make a special range of characters. And what range of character is a location and length. So the range of don't would be like 5, because it starts at character 5 and 4. I think so. I counted that way too quick. So let's go ahead and put tester and set this equal to, again, let's use the dogs one instead. D, let's see, substring with range. So now let's go ahead and say what range do we want to make, but you can't just put coordinates. You got to put ns make range. There we go. And this is your coordinate system. And again, your coordinate system is first, where do you want to begin? The 5th character. And how many characters do you want to go? Let's see, 5, 10, 11. So we're going to want to start at 5, which is this space, and count 11 characters, which should include feed grapes. So let's go ahead, log, test this out. Just put percent in. We won't put any witty comments to go along with it. And just print out tester like that, and we should get that little substring in the middle. So check this out. Feed grapes. So what it did is it started at 5 with 11 characters and extracted that range. So that's how you get a range within a string. Pretty cool, huh? I know that range can be kind of confusing, so let me give you guys one more example. And what I want to do in this example is you can pretty much, I told you guys that range is a location and a length. So what you can do is you can not only extract a substring, but you can give it a substring, and you can pretty much tell it, find the range, find where the substring is. So you can give it the word grapes, and you can be like, alright, what's the range of that? Pretty cool, huh? So let's go ahead and do that. NS range, let's make a range object, and just go ahead and name it range. No pointer necessary. And set this equal to like D in the method for this is range of string. Oh, look at that. So instead of giving it a range, we're giving it a string and telling it to give us the range. So this is pretty much the opposite of what we just did. So give it a string, and we'll put like grapes, since I mean it's just chilling there right in the middle. And so now range is equal to whatever the range of this is. And remember, range is composed of location and length. So all we need to do right now is print out ns log, and let's just put like location is %I, and let's see, what's that location, and length is %I. Simple enough. Got some phlegm in my throat. So now, how do we access the properties of location and length? You ready for the easiest thing ever? Take that range object that you just created, and just like any other thing, just call the property on it location, range, length. So whenever you create a range object of a substring, it automatically applies certain properties to it, location and length. So now if we didn't mess up anything, we should get our range, which is location is 10 right there. That means it starts at 10. So check this out. Grapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's where it starts right there. And it may even begin with 0. I'm not sure. Yeah, it begins with 0. That's why. And the length is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty cool, huh? It's actually 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But anyways, that's irrelevant. It's still 6 either way. So that is pretty much what a range is. A range is pretty much a location and a length, and a substring is pretty much a string or a piece of your string. I mean, pretty easy tutorial, huh? So now that I finally got all that out of my system, I feel comfortable now that you know about substrings, to teach you guys about mutable strings. So, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. And by the way, and I know I tell you this every tutorial, is getting annoying, but if you want any of the source code, I'll retype it all for you guys and copy it right in my forum. Link below. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you next tutorial.